Hello and welcome to 4i Audio AI Morning Mix. I'm Raina. Today is Thursday, February 5th. Quick roadmap. We'll start with a big potential NVIDIA investment into OpenAI, then cover ElevenLabs' huge fundraise, Waymo's massive round, Dario Amodei's long essay on AI risks, and a status incident at OpenAI. After that, a fast speed round of shorter items. Jesse will join me for analysis on every piece. Let's jump in. First up, NVIDIA is said to be close to committing roughly $20 billion to an OpenAI funding round. Jesse, quick context. Who reported this and when?
Reuters and Bloomberg reported this on February 3rd. Their sources say NVIDIA is nearing an agreement to invest about $20 billion as part of a larger funding round for OpenAI, though terms are not final and could change.
Quick context for listeners. Why would NVIDIA make a move like this?
One sentence context. OpenAI builds large language and multimodal models, including ChatGPT and enterprise APIs, and needs capital and access to massive compute. This would be one of NVIDIA's biggest strategic investments, signaling tighter alignment between the dominant chip supplier and a top model developer to support model and compute expansion.
One sentence takeaway?
Quick takeaway. If it happens, this deal would accelerate vertical integration between silicon and model owners and could reshape how cloud and hardware economics evolve for large models.
Next, ElevenLabs closed a $500 million Series D at roughly an $11 billion valuation. Jesse, who reported this and what did they say?
TechCrunch reported this on February 4th. The raise was led by Sequoia Capital and pushed ElevenLabs' valuation to about $11 billion, with the company saying it will use proceeds to expand enterprise voice and agent products, grow international go-to-market teams, and invest in research on emotional conversational models and dubbing.
One sentence context for listeners about ElevenLabs' product and market.
ElevenLabs makes high-fidelity synthetic voices and conversational voice AI for creators and enterprises, targeting dubbing, accessibility, and voice agents for media and customer service.
And a quick takeaway?
Quick takeaway. Voice AI remains a high-growth, capital-intensive category. Investors are betting on natural, emotional voice interfaces becoming central to agent and media workflows.
Now, to self-driving, the Financial Times wrote on February 3rd that Waymo is finalizing a $16 billion funding round. Jesse, what are the key details?
The Financial Times reported this on February 3rd. The round values Waymo at about $110 billion, with Alphabet providing the majority of the capital and outside investors like Sequoia Capital and Andreessen Horowitz participating. The cash will be used to expand autonomous taxi operations, grow fleet deployments, and accelerate international rollouts.
One sentence context about Waymo.
Waymo is Alphabet's autonomous driving unit, building self-driving taxis, fleet software, and hardware for scaled ride-hailing and logistics services.
One sentence takeaway?
Quick takeaway. $16 billion is a major vote of confidence in commercial autonomy, and it underscores capital intensity as the technology moves from pilots to scaled fleets.
Switching gears, Forbes published Dario Amodei's long essay titled The Adolescence of Technology on February 3rd. Jesse, what's the core argument?
Amodei argues we may be entering a period of technological adolescence where extremely powerful AI could arrive soon, creating risks at societal and civilization scales. He outlines specific risks: job displacement, nation-state capabilities, gaps in corporate governance, and proposes defensive technical measures like steering, mechanistic interpretability, and classifiers for dangerous outputs, along with better data and governance.
Why this matters in one sentence?
Quick takeaway. It's a policy and research call to arms that pushes both companies and governments to invest in concrete defensive techniques now, not later.
Finally, in the main news set, OpenAI's own status page reported elevated error rates and degraded ChatGPT availability on February 4th. Jesse, walk us through what happened.
OpenAI posted the incident on its official status page on February 4th. The timeline shows the investigation began in the late afternoon, Coordinated Universal Time, mitigations were implemented, and later the company marked the incident resolved after recovery across impacted components.
One sentence takeaway about reliability.
Quick takeaway. As AI gets embedded in more workflows, operational resilience and incident transparency matter more. These outages are reminders that model quality and availability are systems problems, not just model problems.
Speed round, quick hits, Anthropic pledge and Super Bowl ad.
Anthropic wrote on February 4th, and coverage appeared in Axios and TechCrunch. The company pledged that Claude will remain ad-free and launched a Super Bowl-bound ad campaign mocking ad-supported chatbots, positioning privacy and ad-free conversation as a differentiator.
OpenAI hiring for an ads integrity team.
Business Insider reported on February 5th that OpenAI is recruiting engineers to build an ads integrity team. Think fraud detection, advertiser verification, and placement controls, part of preparations to test ads in free or lower-cost ChatGPT tiers.
OpenAI's Sora Feed product post.
OpenAI posted the Sora Feed product post on February 3rd. It's part of a string of product updates around the Sora platform and developer tooling, signaling continued productization and developer focus.
Multiple startup fundraisers, BeHuman, SynthB, Positron.
Tech startups covered these on February 4th. BeHuman raised $4 million seed for AI cancer detection. SynthB disclosed roughly $80 million of a reported $100 million Series A for collaborative AI in manufacturing and medtech. SynthB builds collaborative AI tooling for industrial workflows, and Positron closed about $230 million in Series B for high-speed AI inference chips. Positron makes next-gen inference hardware for latency-sensitive AI.
Sam Altman on bot-driven social apps and agent tech.
Reuters reported on February 3rd that at the Cisco AI Summit, Sam Altman dismissed the viral bot-driven social app Moltbook as likely a fad, while saying agentic bot technology, autonomous agents, offers a glimpse of the future.
Carpathy coding workflow observations amplified.
Developer outlets and regional coverage summarized Andre Karpathy's posts around February 3rd and 4th. Faster iteration and agent-led code generation, but higher rates of subtle conceptual defects and overcomplication, and warnings about a surge in low-quality AI-generated code in repositories.
Recap in one sentence. Big capital moves from NVIDIA, ElevenLabs, and Waymo, a major essay urging defensive AI work, and a reminder about reliability from an OpenAI incident. Jesse, one quick final thought?
Everything we heard today points to the same two trends. Enormous capital is still flowing to scale AI into real-world products, and there's growing pressure, technical and organizational, to make those systems safe, reliable, and trustworthy.
If you found this episode useful, share it with a friend or a coworker who likes keeping one ear on AI headlines. Thanks for listening to 4i Audio AI Morning Mix. I'm Raina and Jesse. Thanks for the analysis.
Thanks, Raina. Talk to you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Bye for now.